Hello, everyone. Welcome to part two of developing of composing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hello, everyone. Welcome to part three of my project of composing a unique original soundtrack for the game Hollow Knight. Educational purposes, of course. And Today we're going to continue where we left off last time, where we kind of laid out in reason the main phrasing that we're going to use for our second area in the game Hollow Knight, which is called Greenpath. Last time, if you haven't seen that video, go to the previous one, part two, where we record the phrase that we're going to be using, the main composition of the song or the track, the theme of the level, if you will. And today we're going to continue, hopefully advancing on that track. So from there, stem into maybe different types of exploration. So having said that, let's get into it. So here's our main recording from last time. I'm going to play it just for us to have as a refresher, right? Let me just turn on these. Okay, so that's it. What we're gonna be doing now is kind of arranging this in a different way. This is an old composition that I had. I wrote this a while ago. And I'm gonna make a few different approaches. Not a few different approaches, but a different approach to the way the original composition is. And the first thing I'm gonna do is add some space. So, as you heard, we have this whole thing a continuous path, or I don't want to say path, but a continuous kind of playing. So, what I want to do is just dang, dang, and then leave a space there. Dang, dang, dang. You know, let's start by doing that, and I'm going to cut right here. Oops, I didn't intend to make. Another thing is this is a very raw recording. I'm thinking I'm going to re-record that guitar and make sure it's clean and all that. But for now, let's just continue with this raw recording. I'm thinking I want to cut there. Let me see. Yep, I want to do that. I'm gonna just start right away there. Let me see. Yep. Hmm. I want variation. I don't want that to be expected. Hmm. Let me see. let's try a different approach. Let's see. Playing this. And now having the space. Let's cut it here. Oops. Let's cut it here. And then add in this space here. And then add the space in this one, in the first phrase. And then not add it. So I just want to make it unexpected. Don't want the listener to identify the pattern, even though it's there, but maybe it's here. Right. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I like that. And another pause here. Let's cut. And then another cut there. Uh-huh. And then just leave it. Okay, cool. Let's play the whole thing. I don't know if I'm convinced. I need the other layer. So for now, let's leave it at that. Because now what we can do in this silent sections is add something else. But for now, let's leave it at that. And then this guitar, this I want to leave as is. Because that has some tension there that I like. And then these. I want to separate this a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do that then. Now, what I'm gonna do for now, it's apply a little EQ to this 3 guitars. Some minor. Let's apply a little bit of something. So let me go here and go to my effects section, and let's bring in the ozone EQ just for now. And quickly, what I want to do is let's play. Quickly, what I want to do now is kind of let's play the whole thing. It's eliminate this section here, the 700s. These noisy frequencies. Yeah. And I'm going to raise a little bit the high here. There. And I'm gonna tone down the bass. Yeah. That muddiness, I don't want it. Oops. Yeah, much cleaner. I like that. That's not final. That by no means that's final EQ. But that's something for now. Another thing that I want to do is I don't want to start like adding compression or anything like that now. I want to leave that for when I'm actually mixing. But for now, what I want to do is add some reverb. And I'm going to add this ROM reverb that I usually like. Maybe it's too much. I like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of chorus. Let's oops. So I don't know these. Should we try these? Let's try one of these. I like that. It's subtle. I like it. It's subtle. I like that one. For now. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do is clean up a little bit the cuts. This is very distracting there. So let's just clean that a little bit. Let's go here. Clean that. There's this there. Let's clean it just for the sake of, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna lower the volume. Oh, I hear it. Let's just delete it. Oh, it's there. It's still there. Ah. Okay. And here, it's a very subtle. There's a little click there that I hate. But I can live without that now. Oof. This one's tricky. Because it's right there. Okay, there's a click there. That's noisy there. That's very noisy there. Let's see. Some clicks there, but for now that works. Again, I will have to really re-record those guitars. So, but for the sake of this video, I think this kind of works. Okay, so now that we have our guitar, some effect sounds clean in terms of frequencies. I mean, it needs a lot more work of mixing and all that. But I think it's working. And one thing that we're gonna do is then let's automate the hell out of it. So to have it even a little bit more clean. So I have no clue why this thing comes here. So let's just automate the hell out of it. And what we're gonna be doing here is we have, okay, no, let's do it this way. I'm gonna do it this way instead. What I'm gonna do is just gonna take that standard volume that we have now and just automate this little part on each cut, right? So if we come here, then we have our volume there, and right, I guess around here we can just decrease the volume. Oh, that's too quick. That's too quick. I don't like that. Too quick. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's not going to 0. Maybe that works. So let's do that everywhere. Oops. Where are we? No. This one, I'm not sure about this one. This one shouldn't be the same. This part. It's very noticeable. There. It's much better. And then I want to do this one here. Yeah. It's not the greatest, but for us to have like an idea already laid out, I think kind of works. Now here, I do have this should come down fairly quickly. Oh, no, 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 wait. Yeah. This, maybe I should have done this per guitar instead of in the bus. No problem. Let's do it here for this. Okay, that's clean. Good. Okay. So we have something. We have something to play with. Now, I don't want to start right away with this guitar. I think I want to start with something else. We also have the piano. We also have the piano. But for now, I want to start with some atmosphere. So I'm thinking. I am thinking that maybe. So this is E. Let's bring in, let's save. Let's bring in some strings. And one thing that I'm thinking also is I want to keep it simple. One of the main things that I did with the previous tracks, with part 1, or with the first, let's say, level or area that we compose music for, the one of the things that I did was this. One of the decisions I made before starting was to leave it as simple as possible and not overdo it, because I tend to like layer and layer and add layers and layers and layers of instruments. And right now, for this project, I want restriction. So I don't want to go crazy with the instrumentation. So I just want to keep things as simple as possible. But I think some strings will add some atmosphere to this. So okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in these notes that I have here. Just duplicate them. But I'm not gonna use the chords. I'm just gonna use the single notes. Let me isolate this. Why is it not playing? Oh, the octave probably has to go there. see. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not strings. Let's see. Maybe it's a shallow. Just a single shallow. I like that a little bit better. Let's see if a single one. Oh, I'm not showing this. Apologize. I want to go lower. And then here, I want to extend it. Let me close this for a sec. Extend it. And then bring in this. Oops. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Let's see. No, I want to do just, let me blend this. No, join, I mean. And let's start with this a few times. Maybe 4 times. Right? Let's just move this out of the way. And let's start. There's something we, oh yeah. Okay. Let's repeat this 4 times. Still there, but let's just play along. Okay, I'm gonna do a V shape where, let's duplicate this. So when I say a V shape, is that taking this and pan it to the left, and then the duplicated one pan it to the right. So I learned that from Mr. What's his name? Oh gosh, I forgot his name. It'll come. Okay, and now one of them, what I'm gonna do with, let's just join the clips, and one of them I'm gonna make it higher. There. Okay. And I'm gonna add a harp. And with the same notes, what we're gonna do is, wait, what? Harp, 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 horn. Let's add a harp. Think. No, where is it? The string? No. Where's harp? Is there a search thing? They do have a harp here, I know. Here it is. It's in percussion. Okay. Didn't know that was percussion. Okay, so now let's work on this harp. Let's work on this harp. Let's work on this harp. So what I want to do is like a kind of arpeggiating harp. Dun, 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 dun. That's a little late. Okay. So let's leave it very short notes like that. And now what I'm gonna do is come down. No. So what I'm gonna do now is just copy and paste. Let me see if that works. I don't like. Maybe coming down, it doesn't work. Let's see how that works with everything. No, this is not. Ah, that's working well, I think. That's, yeah. Because my fear was that it was getting too dark, and I don't want it to be too dark. It's not there. It's here. Right? Mm-hmm. It's like that, right? Okay, let's see. Yep. That's working for me. And one thing that we can do here with the harp is what's gliss effect? Oh, nice. I like that medium there. And one thing that I'm gonna do is not to go crazy with the instruments. I'm gonna add another one, and I'm gonna do a V shape. In this case, I'm gonna use this same arpeggio, but what we're gonna do is some staccato, some pizzicato with the violins, and maybe a leader. not the whole section. So let's do pizzicato. And it's probably going to need to be higher. So let's join these and join these so it's easier for us to work. Let's hear that one. Yeah. You see, now you make the V shape. Sounds very playful. I like it. I like how playful it sounds. Now, I'm thinking that the spacing that we added, I don't know if it's going to work very well. That's one thing I'm thinking right now. So, let's see. That sounds beautiful. I like that. Yeah. How are we going to play with this? Let's see what are we going to do? Okay, so for now, let's cut it how we have it in the song. I'm going to isolate this one and this one. So I'm thinking that this note should extend the whole part. And now this note should extend the whole part. How do I move? What? It's a huge part. So should extend to here. There. Right? And then how do I? Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this one, let's cut it to here. Is it there? No, it's there. And then this one, Jesus, it's here. And now let's extend these notes in here. Now what I'm gonna do is very simple. I'm gonna leave the cuts there. I did it intentionally so I know where to cut here with the harp and the pizzicato. So I'm gonna show you how. So let's do this. Do this. do this. Then here. What? Jesus Christ, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Undo. Okay, let's start again. And let's do this here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do also is just fill with the right arpeggios there. Let's do this one here. And then this one here. I think I got it there. So let's hear it now with the harp. Yep. Okay. It's getting there. So now let's play with the whole thing. Let's just play what we have so far. So right now, I want to add the piano some it's very playful. I like it. I like how playful it feels. Maybe 8 times is not necessary here. Maybe 4 times is enough. Like that. The pauses I like now. I like them better now. Because they're unexpected. This is getting somewhere. One thing is that I don't know if we need 8 times here. So I'm thinking just 4 times works. Or maybe just add with the and start with the cellos. Okay. Cool. Now what I'm gonna do is add the bass, which we do have. All of these instruments we had in the previous in the first part. So we're not deviating from the feel of the music in terms of instruments, right? I do like that. Now what we're gonna do is add bass, especially to this part. Right? And I can just take from here. No, not two. Which one is high and low? Again, I forget. I forgot. I have to name. This is high. This is low. Okay. So let's just take the bass for this. And I'm gonna use the NNXT sampler, which I freaking love. It's one of the best samplers in Reason. So let's go with bass, and I'm gonna do an upright bass, same bass that I did for the main theme. Okay, it's doing the slide, and the reason why is because of velocity. So we can make this 100 instead of the 127. There you go. And what I'm gonna do in that pause there is maybe add an octave. I like the idea of adding an octave there. So there you go. Like this. And then add an octave there. No, there it doesn't work. Let me see, because I'm not sure if it's working. Yep. I like that. And I'm hearing something in my brain. Yep. I'm hearing something in my brain again. That's not the run. What? I'm hearing something in my brain. That's one thing. Trust your instinct. I like that. That variation there, I like. Let me go is if going down works. No, this note I don't like. No. Let me see if here. I think I like it better here for some reason. Yep. Let me see something. There, I like it. There. I don't want anything else. I like like it like that. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, let's hear it again from the top, this part. Let's I'm liking it very much. A lot, to be honest. I'm really liking it. So now I want to start adding the piano. And as usual, what I like to do is like have some responses. Usually we'll play it directly, but the thing is that I'm having issues with the capturing. um, there's some I have to set up reason correctly, but it's having some delay, and it has some delay, and it drives me crazy, to be honest, and I'm not sure how to set it up correctly. So I thought that I had it there, but there's a minor delay there. So and I don't know how to fix it. So if you know how to fix it and want to show me, then you're more than welcome. So um so yeah, let's see what can we sometimes the simplest thing is the answer. You know, sometimes the simplest thing is the answer. What did I do here? Okay. Now I know what's going on. It's these. That reminds me of Reminds me a lot of Zelda. Oh, I don't know. I don't like it. What I'm thinking is also, let's see if we can have some delay. I'm just gonna try that delay for now. I think I added delay to something else. Not the right. Not to the right instrument. Let's see. Yep. It was, where's the piano? It's to this piano, right? Or this piano? I'm not against it, to be honest. I think it's cool. What if I just do random? Just random now. I kind of like it, to be honest. I don't know what I did there, but I kind of like it. Actually, what I'm gonna be doing is no, this piano doesn't work. But this little thing, I'm liking this little thing. Not gonna lie. So what I'm gonna do is duplicate, delete all these. And save this track. Okay, so but I'm liking that little thing. And I'm gonna add the same thing, a reverb. Let's add the same one that we used, the what's it called, the rum. Kind of cool, guys. Kind of cool. Kind of cool, guys. Not gonna lie. And I'm gonna automate this. To go from one side to the other. Quicker. I kinda like that. Me sorry. I like it. Okay. So we have our, I think we have our big like start, um, like the beginning part of the track. I think we have it. Um, I'm not gonna do much more to that. I think I want to keep it simple, and I don't want to get into doing like a lot of. I don't want to get into doing a lot of sound design and sound effects and production little things, and I just want to keep it musical. I like that. And I'm gonna do something here also with the piano. These two notes, C3, we're talking about B, and is it B and D? I think B and D. So like that. And I like that they're not matching. And then here I'm gonna add the piano again. Doing ding ding. There you go. There. Okay, cool. So let's now hear our first section that I think we're done with it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I think we can leave it as simple as it is. And then in the next video, we can continue with the rest, with the final part, which I'm already have some ideas of what I want to do with them. And maybe some percussion, some psh, right? But I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna do with that later. Nice. Love it. Nice. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. Really liking it. What I was gonna say about the percussions is, I think what I'm gonna do is this how it is right now. We're gonna leave it as a low exploration kind of thing, and then for a mid exploration, let's say we're fighting enemies or we something for a mid exploration, then add the percussions, like we did with the first part, with the previous level, right? That we had the low level exploration and the mid level exploration. The only difference between them was that little drum that I added. So for now, let's leave it at that. This is coming along. It's getting into shape. I'm really liking it. Um, very simple, very minimalistic in a nice way, I want to say. But yeah. One thing also is that we need some reverb there, but I'm gonna just leave it with let's name these things. So this is the harp, and this is the violin pizzicato. Let's just use piss. I just realized. Okay, so cello high, and then cello low. Okay. Okay, we have some naming here. So what I'm gonna do with these two is I'm gonna add some reverb to them. I don't want to add. Yeah, just reverb. It's very. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait, I forgot to. Okay, let's hear it one more time before we leave. And call it a night, I guess. Okay. Some heads. I feel like I need something there to make that transition. Love it. love it. Nice. Okay. So I'm really liking it. Hopefully you are liking it too, as much as I am. I think I'm gonna leave it at that simplicity for now. I'm just thinking about those transitions, those points where I think we need a little bit of a transition there, or something happening. Maybe it's a percussive thing. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking. I'll think about it. Maybe something in reverse. Maybe the guitar or somehow. Let me try something real quick. Let me go back to showing the scene. What if we duplicate this and reverse? What's the sound? Why it didn't play? What? Maybe there's something there. Um. Let's see. Um. Oh. I think there's something there. But I would make another channel. First of all, let's save. Don't be like me, please. So let's add an audio track. Let's bring it up here right next to it just to make it easier visually. Let's put it here. I'm gonna actually cut a little bit more. And to this, I'm gonna add replay, which is a delay. Okay, maybe a little less. Ping pong, yes, for sure. I want it to be quicker, not necessarily no noise. Where's the where do I make it quicker here? Can't find it. Maybe it's here. Sync time. Maybe it's there. Yeah. Oh, so I can do both. Both sides individually. Nice. There. But let's try doing one in 1/8. I like that. There you go. Okay, so then and I want to add reverb too. Let's do the same reverb we did before, but I'm gonna make it much lower. A little bit too much. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and the other pitch shift. I like that kind of weird thing. Let's see how it sounds. Nah, not sure about it. Let's leave it at that. I'm not sure about that pitch drift. What else can we? Oh, I want to do the chorus, but I'm gonna use this time. I'm gonna just use the recent one. Where is it? Phaser? Oh, maybe it's a phaser. I can use a phaser. That's cool. What's happening? I like that. Yep. And then I need another kind of transition for this. Something subtle for this part here, right? The beginning part. But I don't know, maybe the volume coming up like that helps a little bit. Maybe just a could help. Nice. I like that. One thing that I was thinking was, what if we change this to something that it's a little bit more, or add. For now, what I'm gonna do, I said I was gonna be done. This is what happens when you get too much into it. Let's just try this one thing. Or maybe I can do a V shape with the piano and that. But I'm gonna do that later because this video is turning into a never ending one. So okay, let's leave it at that. I'll continue. So yeah. Thank you for staying this long. If you stayed this long, I think the song is coming along, the track is coming along. I'm liking the kind of uplifting and playful vibe that has, because again, part of the my approach to this was kind of have the same contrast that I feel that Hollow Knight has. Like it's kind of cute, but when you encounter certain things, it's not as cute, and it has like this character that's kind of cute. It's very wide, but then it's very monochromatic in many ways, and then certain details have color, and then things are cute. The enemies look not don't look necessarily scary, but then when you encounter these bosses, becomes a different thing. So those contrasts that the game has, I want to reflect in the music, and this is one of the things. Like here, I feel like it's very playful, very kind of childish, if you will. But then when it gets into those more intense moments, then make that drastic pivot and turn in terms of tone and vibe of the music, make it more aggressive, more bigger, right? So, but for now, let's leave it at that. I think we have the first part of our main theme for the level. I think we have it. We just gotta now finish the final part, um, and then see how we make it loop, if anything. I thought it was gonna be a minute, but it's gonna end up being 140 or 2 minutes. Let's see how we do with the main video that I showed in the previous part. So if you haven't seen that, in the previous part, part two, I show the video that we're gonna be adding music to. So I did it in a section of a 1 minute section. So let's see how we play around with that. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so whenever I post a new video, you get a notification. I'm posting not only this project, but I'm posting other tracks that I've worked on, my own personal music, my own personal projects also, some reaction videos, and whatever you think you might like to see in the channel or want me to do a video of, just let me know in the comments below. And also please don't forget to hit the like button. That really really helps me. And that's it. Gonna leave it at that. I'm not really good at this, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.